Hey everyone, this is Kim Quady with KimPlaysWithPaper.com. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Mesa, Arizona, and I love to come live or do videos to show you what I have been working on in my craft room. So now that we're moving into fall, it is fall. It was 50 degrees on my walk today. I had to wear a long sleeve shirt and at 6 o'clock in the morning. So we're moving into fall, and ever since the annual catalog went live in May, I have just had this, I love the Circle Sayings bundle, the Circle Sayings stamp set and the coordinating 2 3/8 inch circle punch. So I've kind of made it my mission, my goal to see how many different seasons and occasions I can use the Circle Saying stamp set for. So I'm going to be showing you that today. Hey Beth, thanks so much for joining me. Glad you're here. Thanks everyone who's joining me live. Hey Kay, and anyone who joins, watches the replay or joins later. I'll try to catch you all as you come in. Let's just get started stamping this morning. I almost pressed the finish button. I'm not sure what I'm thinking. Hey, Kay, I hope everything is all good for you in North Carolina. Hi, Colleen. Thanks for joining. So I'm going to be using the Circle Saying stamp set. This is my favorite little piece right here. And that's available in Stampin' Up's annual catalog. I know, Colleen, it was a little chilly here this morning at 50. Ooh, burr. We kind of joke about that. And then I'm also going to be using Stampin' Up's All About Autumn Sweet Collection that starts on page 42 of the September through December mini catalog. The hot item this fall, hey Dawn, thanks so much for popping in this morning. The hot item this fall has been this All About Autumn 6x6 Designer Series paper. And I just checked, and it is back in stock. So if you've been waiting for this, go grab it after the video, of course. Here's just a couple of sheets of it. Most of these have like a fall, autumn theme, and then they have just some really gorgeous designs on the back. And what I feel about the gorgeous designs on the back is you could also use those for any other cards as well. I'm just going to show you just a few pieces. But yeah, this one has been really popular. It has been hard to be kept in stock. So if you want some, to grab it for now and next year. Just really super fun fall designs. Book lovers, here you can see I cut some leaves out of there. More books, and then so those are just a few of those sheets. And then I'm going to be using the dies from the autumn leaves, and maybe I'll grab a sentiment for the inside if I remember to do that. So when I was making these, of course, my feature was my big goal was to use the Circle Sayings, and so I designed a couple of really quick cards using some of my go-to layouts. This has been a fun layout that I cased from a friend of mine. Case means copy and share everything. And it's just been really versatile, but it's a great way to showcase your designer series paper. I used my Circle Sayings. I used the All About Autumn designer series paper, and then I used the Autumn Leaves die. And I can give you the measurements. Just hang tight. I'll show you what I used. Pretty peacock with this, and changed up the orientation of this one. So it's 11 the long way by 4 1/4, scored at 5 1/2. Sometimes it's fun to do a card that way. Again, these measurements will all be on my blog at KimPlaysWithPaper.com, as well as a video replay. 5 1/4 by 4, very vanilla, and this is embossed with the Leaf Fall 3D embossing folder, and that is one of the online exclusives. So if you go to stampinup.com and click on online exclusives, that one will be there. And I'll just go ahead and apply that with my Stampin' Seal Plus. Kind of go overboard with the adhesive. Hey, Noreen, thanks so much for joining. Making a fall card with some Stampin' Up products this morning, including that gorgeous All About Autumn Designer Series paper that's back in stock. So I just love the copperish designs. So these two pieces measure 4 3/4 by 2. And I have made birthday cards with this this sketch, this layout. I've done a lot of different things. I'm going to make 2 cards today, and I'll show you another one after I finish this. Oh, Kathy, thanks for joining from Northeast Ohio. Oh, we have someone from Maryland, all over. So that embossing folder is the Fall Leaf 3D embossing folder, and it is from the online exclusives. So if you go to stampinup.com and click on online exclusives, you'll find it there. And then I thought this was a fun design too, the leaf, and then there's Moody Mauve and Copper on the other side. Again, that measures 2 by 4 3/4. And I'm just offsetting each of those. Hey, Brenda, thanks for popping in. I think it should go this way. All right. All right, and then I have a pretty peacock circle that's die cut with the stylish shapes. Circles, another one that you will always find in my crafting table. It's always out. Yes, and be sure to check the online exclusives. A week from today, November 7th, there will be a new influx of online exclusives, some great new things available. So be sure to check that. Pretty Peacock ink using my Stampin' Pierce mat and my Celebrate from the Circle Sayings stamp set. I have made it my mission, my goal, to see how many different seasons I can use with this fun little Celebrate. I've done 4th of July and Halloween. What else has there been? But just having some fun with it, because I think it just makes it so easy to use and so versatile. So and then the Circle Sayings, when you buy this as a bundle, you get a 10% discount. The 2 3/8 inch circle punch, and I'll punch that out. And then it nests nicely with this circle from the Stylish Shapes. That's what I like about that too. This one, you can tell it's almost, the die is well loved. So I'll just layer that with a little bit of that. And then, and ahead of time, I have, good morning, Wendy. Thanks for joining. I've die cut a leaf from the Autumn Leaves dies out of the Coordinating Designer Series paper. And I'm going to pop that up using dimensionals. You could use maybe the minis if you wanted to. I do have those, but the big ones work too. I like that. Kind of go anyway. Just all kinds of fun little things fit in that circle. I just love it. Just love it. Always got to have a goal. All kinds of, but my Circle Saying stamp set is well loved too. It's, what I like is that it's, hey, Teresa, I just love to get the most out of my stamp sets that I can, just to know that, that they're well loved. All right, I did add some jewels. I'm getting to the point where I always have to have jewels. And so these are the neutral adhesives backed sequins, and they're some they're all stuck together, but I do have some copper here as well. Let's see, I'll find some of those, grab my pick tool, and just take 3 of them and place them on the card. Just like so, just to add a little bling. It's just amazing how that just adds just that little bit of something. And I didn't for my one card, so I'm gonna grab, let's do a sentiment for the middle. I'm thankful for you. Or with a grateful heart. That's what I pulled off. All right, so let's put that on our block. It's I also try to use my grid paper to line it up and get it on there straight as possible. And then we'll be able to use that to decorate the inside of the card. We'll use our pretty peacock again. I better practice on my grid paper. There. Okay. And then you'll have spot to leave a message. There we go. Perfect. Good morning, Joan. Thanks for joining. Good to see everybody here this morning. And then I had just a little scrap of that designer series paper. So I thought, oh, let's just add a little bit to the inside as well. Kind of coordinate all the designer series paper as it goes along. And I'm just going to slip that at the bottom here and try to get it to match up. All right. And we'll put that in the middle of the card. And our first card using the circle sayings and the All About Autumn is nearly finished. I hope everyone's having a good day. Anyone getting ready for trick-or-treaters today? So there's our finished card. That's the first one. Just a really easy, versatile layout. So love that. Then the second one uses, it's kind of a fun, it's a very easy fun fold. And it uses copper clay. Right, and the copper clay measures 7.5 by 5.5, and I have scored that at, let me grab my ruler. I'm pretty sure it's 3 1/4, but sometimes, yep, so I've scored that at 3 1/4. Hey, Chris, thanks for popping in. And then I have some designer series paper, that All About Autumn. If you're just joining me, it is back in stock today. So if you are looking for it, order it. Save it for next year too. So this designer series paper piece measures 3 by 5 1/4. Yes, the copper clay, that designer series paper, it just really pulls that out. There are a lot of really vibrant, fun colors in this designer series paper. And I just noticed I've already used a whole package of copper clay cardstock. So I've got that. So that's just going to be that kind of our flip card. Then I have a 5 1/4 by 4 piece for the inside. And then I'm going to use another piece of that designer series paper. And this one is 1 by 5 1/4. And just so you can see how that works. Again, this is another one of those kind of my go-to designs if I need to make something in a hurry, or if I'm kind of struggling with the mojo, like what should I do? I start with these basic designs that I've always used, and then I start to get really creative from there. But if I need something quick and easy, these always speak to me, and they're just gorgeous and they're easy. Hi, Kathy. Thanks so much for popping in. And then again, I'm going to bring in that that copper clay and put an accent piece, and that measures 5 1/4 by, I usually do these between 1/2 inch and 3/4 of an inch. And when you start cutting up that 6x6 designer series paper, you might find that you have just little pieces left over. And this is always a good way to use that for the inside. And so that's got that going. And being that I switched out colors, I'm just going to quick clean my circle sayings so that we can use copper clay. Hey, Terry, thanks for popping in. Thanks for joining, everyone, for commenting. I hope everyone's having a great morning so far on this Tuesday. One of the big exciting things here in Arizona is that our Arizona baseball team is in the World Series. So it's fun to watch that. The 4th game tonight. So here's my copper clay. Hey, Christine. And my celebrate for my circle sayings. Just want to be able to punch around that. There we go. That's gorgeous. And of course, ink on my finger as I close the pad. That is not unusual. All right. 2 3/8 inch circle punch. Hey, Cindy. Rainy, punch that out. So kind of the same as the last card. And then I have my copper clay that's Stylish Shapes. One of the circles. I bet my squares are feeling kind of lonely and left out because I rarely use those. And there's banners too in that. Alrighty. Okay. Now we need some dimensionals to pop that up. Just really super pretty. I can't wait to make a few more of these. And before we know it, Thanksgiving's here. And if you're doing any crafting, we need to get those in the mail. Just love to send out those handmade cards. Okay. All right. Then the placement of this is it will sit on here, but we don't want to put a bunch of adhesive all over this back. Hey, Deb, how's it going? So I'm going to put my adhesive on this flap because if I put it on the whole circle, I might glue the card shut, and I don't want to do that. So we'll just do that, and then it opens just like so. Isn't that pretty? So, so pretty. All right, and then let's bring in my copper adhesive backed sequins and put a few of those on to finish it up. Here's our copper. Lots of fun different colors on this one. So your gold, your silver, your copper. And usually I do 3. There we go. So my 2 very really easily duplicatable designs. Using my goal was circle sayings and then add some other product from Stampin' Up's holiday mini catalog as well. This information will be all on my blog at kimplayswithpaper.com. And the video will be available for replay. So if you have any questions ever at all, give me a shout. Love to help you in your paper crafting journey. But I hope you have an awesome day and an awesome rest of the weekend. And thank you so much, everyone, for watching and commenting and liking and all that good stuff. Thanks a bunch. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.